Welcome back! Can you guess which country's squad at this year's FIFA World Cup is worth the most amount of money on the transfer market? We have scoured transfermarket.com and collected the list of all 32 nations in this year's World Cup. We then rank them in order from least valuable squad to the most expensive ball-in squad that a World Cup has ever seen. Who do you think will be number one? We'll throw in some additional facts along the way, but can you guess who is currently the most expensive player in the world right now? Is it this guy? Or this guy? Get yourself ready, and let's go! Coming in last of the 32 nations, it's the host nation of Qatar, with their squad value coming in at $15.3 million. Ranked 31st is Costa Rica at $19.3 million, with veteran goalkeeper Keylor Navas making up over a quarter of the squad's value, with his personal transfer fee value of $5.15 million. Saudi Arabia is the 30th ranked team at $26 million, followed by Australia at $38.4 million. The next nation is worth nearly double Australia, with Iran ranked 28th on the list. Their team value is worth $61.3 million, and Mehdi Taremi, the FC Porto striker, valued at $20.6 million himself. Tunisia are 27th on the list at $64.27 million, with Ecuador more than doubling Tunisia's squad's value at $151 million. 21-year-old center midfielder Moises Caicedo is valued at $39 million, which his club Brighton and Hove Albion would be happy about considering they paid a little over $5 million for him in early 2021. Japan comes in ranked at 25th with a squad value of $159 million, and Cameroon comes in at 24 with their squad valued at $160 million. Wales is 23rd on the list with their squad valued at $165 million. 29-year-old Spurs left-back Ben Davies is valued at $20 million, with a former Spurs left-back, Gareth Bale, who in 2013 became the most expensive transfer in football history, is now valued a little over $2 million on the market. Keeping on with the Spurs theme, Heung-min Son from South Korea is valued at $72 million, which is about 43% of the value of the whole South Korea squad, who is valued at $170 million. Mexico is 21st on the list at $181 million, and Canada is 20th, coming in at $193 million, thanks to $72 million rated Bayern Munich left-back Alphonso Davies. Ghana comes in at 19th with a squad value of $223 million, while Senegal comes in at 18th with its squad valued at $236 million. Morocco and its PSG star Achraf Hakimi comes in at 17th with a squad value of $248 million, and Hakimi being valued at $67 million himself. There are no surprises who 16th ranked Poland's most expensive player might be, with 34-year-old superstar Robert Lewandowski still able to command a $46 million transfer fee to help Poland make a squad value of $263 million. The United States comes in ranked at 15th at $286 million, with Chelsea's Christian Pulisic valued at $39 million. Borussia Dortmund's Gio Reyna is right behind him, being valued at $36 million. Switzerland comes in at 14 on the list with a value of $289 million, while Denmark is 13th with a total squad value of $364 million. Dusan Vlahovic is Juve's $80 million man, helping push Serbia up to 12th place with a squad value of $370 million. Croatia, meanwhile, come in at 11th place with a value of $388 million. Real Madrid's Federico Valverde is our first $100 million man on the list, with a value of $103 million, helping Uruguay into 10th place with a squad value of $463 million. For those who are wondering, Luis Suarez commands a $4 million price tag and Edison Cavani $5 million. Belgium might be ranked second in the world, but they are 9th on this list with a squad value of $580 million. Man City's Kevin De Bruyne is valued at $82.4 million, with 30-year-old goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois still able to command a $60 million transfer fee. Netherlands come in 8th on our list with a squad value of $605 million, while surprising to many, Argentina is only ranked 7th with a squad value of $665 million. Inter Milan's Lautaro Martinez is valued at $77 million, and 35-year-old Lionel Messi is valued at $51.5 million. For a 35-year-old? I guess that's what happens when you're the GOAT. Spain have made an amazing start to this year's World Cup, and it's easy to see why, with their squad valued at $903 million. With their young Barca duo, Pedri and Gavi valued at $195 million between the pair of them, and Pedri only aged 20 and Gavi 18, it looks like the future is bright for both Spain and Barcelona's bank accounts. Germany is fifth on the list at $912 million, with the man labeled the next Messi, 19-year-old Jamal Musiala, already valued at $103 million. Portugal comes in ranked fourth on the list at $965 million, with AC Milan's Rafael Leao valued at $88 million and Manchester City's Bernardo Silva valued at $82 million. How much is Cristiano Ronaldo worth, I hear you ask? A little over $20 million. Not bad for a 37-year-old. Now to our top 3 teams. If you have made it this far and enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, it really means a lot to us. Coming in third place, valued at $1,027.4 million, is France. It's no doubt that a World Cup squad that is missing Kanté, Pogba and Ballon d'Or winner Karim Benzema can still put so many amazing players on the park that the value of that squad is massive. Who is the most expensive player in the squad, you ask? Who else, other than the most expensive player on this list? The man they call the Turtle, Kylian Mbappe, is currently valued at $165 million. In second place, with a value of $1.174 billion, is 5-time World Cup winners Brazil, with Real Madrid's duo, Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, being valued at over $200 million between the two of them. And superstars like Neymar, Gabriel Jesus, and Antony, each valued at $75 million each. It's no wonder that the Salazar is one of the favorites to win this year's World Cup. And finally, the winner of the most valuable squad assembled at the 2022 FIFA World Cup, with a squad value of $1,297,800,000, is England. The 3 Lions young guns are ready to rock and roll this World Cup, and why wouldn't they be? With Phil Foden's current market value of $113 million, Dortmund's Jude Bellingham valued at $103 million, Harry Kane and Bukayo Saka each valued at $95 million, this English side is one of the most expensive squads ever assembled in World Cup history. The only question now is, can they actually win it? We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please let us know by hitting the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave us a comment below if you would like to see another video that shows how the values of these squads has changed at the end of the World Cup, just in time for the January transfer window to open. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you next time.